Apple recently released its earnings, and one interesting point from that for me was the fact that the company's moving deeply into services. The lesson here being, the big gangbusters market of smartphones is saturated and over. How do you look at that? Is there still growth to be had?
Well, there is. If you look at our forecasts, we're still seeing pretty significant unit growth. What's interesting, it's almost a tale of two worlds. If you look at the developed world, which we tend to live in and sort of formulate our view based off of that, you tend to see it slowing down a bit. Still growing, still important business, still interesting. But it's the developing world that you see pretty significant dynamic because they have yet to migrate to some new technologies like LTE. In fact, if you look worldwide, there's only like 17% of connections, cellular connections, are LTE. So there's tremendous migration left in the business. And you see that in China. So for example, our earnings, which were I think received quite well by the street, a lot of that was due to the fact that we've had strength in China. And we had a well-received guide, primarily because we're still seeing growth outside of the United States, primarily in China, that's helping the business. And that trend, that 17 hopefully going to 100%, is really the next wave of growth for the cellular industry.